It's pretty rare to see this kind of Arctic air make it this far south and produce these record cold temperatures. I'm Tom Niziol. I'm the former winter weather expert at the Weather Channel and worked with the National Weather Service for over 30 years. Back in October, the snow cover in Siberia began to increase on a pretty rapid scale, and scientists have found that there's a good connection between that increase in snow cover to cold air outbreaks across North America later in the winter. Essentially, what that does is it begins to weaken the polar vortex. And when it's strong, that cold air stays bottled up near the North Pole. But when it weakens, we begin to see outbreaks of cold air that come down across parts of Europe, Asia, and North America. It was really interesting because not only did we get an outbreak of Arctic air that came into the northern United States, but it made it all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. And a lot of that had to do with something we refer to as cross-polar flow. The coldest air in the hemisphere back in Siberia actually came across the North Pole and began to build up in northern Canada in the first week of February. And that kind of was a ticking time bomb. All it took was a strong high pressure system, which set up in early February in Western Canada. As that high began to slide southward down into the United States, it opened the floodgates for this Arctic air. The straw that broke the winter back on the camel. What happened then was the jet stream had taken a track right along the southern edge of that Arctic high pressure system. And the jet stream is the racetrack that storms move on. All these factors have come together in the wrong place at the wrong time to make the perfect winter storm. I've had a lot of people out there say, well, we've got global warming. How can you have these record cold temperatures across these parts of the United States? Well, that's all part of a changing climate. And just because the climate is changing doesn't mean that the North Pole is still not going to have exceptionally cold air. And in fact, some researchers have suggested that these types of topsy-turvy changes in the weather could become more common.